Hi everyone, I'm Clem from Wonderwords and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to share my TBR for the House Readathon that's hosted by Jay at Bookrost. I'm going to link her channel down below. If you should definitely go subscribe to her channel. She's so cute and she does amazing stuff just like this readathon. So basically the House Readathon is taking place in April. It's starting on the 1st of April till the end of the month. And what you have to do is that you have to prep for your house, and if you don't know what the house are, they're like the exams that wizards and witches are taking in Hogwarts. I did this readathon last year and it was a lot of fun. I absolutely loved it. But this year she had something new. She created 15 careers, magical careers. And what you do this year, you don't have to, but you can, and that's what I did. You can pick one of his career, and so this career you have the description of the career, but you also have the house you need to pass to be able to be this career, to take this career. And also the newts that we're passing in August, so you can prep for August and see how many books you'll have to read this month. She had a lot of careers that actually interested me, and I ended up doing this awful thing with several careers that I thought to choose. But in the end, I decided to go with the career Hogwarts teacher. So I picked this one because I'm actually training and passing an exam. Like today I passed the first part of my exam to be an English teacher in France. So I thought it would be a bit obvious for me to try to be a teacher at Hogwarts. Anyway, let's get right into the prompts that I need to accomplish in order to become an Hogwarts teacher and to succeed my IELTS. So the first subject I have to take is actually Defense Against the Dark Art, and this was compulsory for this subject, and the prompt that goes with it is to read a book that starts with the letter R. And so I'm going to read the contemporary roles here. Actually this is on my e-reader and I added to my e-reader last year, and so I don't remember a thing about what it is. I just know that I really wanted to read it when it came out. I think it's about this very, very rich girl, I think, I'm not sure. But still, it sounds a lot of fun and it's going to be perfect because I think it's a really short and quick read. And that's what I need because I actually have to take 7 subjects to succeed my IELTS, so I need fast and just fast reads actually. So after the subject you could choose them, like you have to choose the one you want to teach, I don't know yet, and then 5 others, so this is what I choose. And the next subject I want to study is actually astronomy, and the prompt is to read a book with stars in the title. And for that I chose Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. So this is the companion to the Lunar Chronicles, and it's a series of novellas about the Lunar Chronicles. I still haven't read that, and I think it's perfect for the readathon because it's short stories and I can read them whenever I can. Like, I don't have to read that in one sitting or anything. So I think it's perfect for this readathon. The next subject I choose is herbology, and you have to read a book with a plant on the cover. And for that I'm going with a contemporary, which is Always Never Yours, and I forgot the name of the author, but this book. And once again, I don't remember a thing about what's happening in this book, but you can go on Goodreads because it will still do a better job than me explaining the book. So yeah, I know that it's short and that a lot of people read it really quickly, so that's why I'm picking it, because it's perfect for the readathon. And also I would like to read a lot more contemporaries because lately I haven't read that much of them, even though I love them. So I think yeah, it's time for me to try and read contemporaries. The next subject I chose is Ancient Rune, and you have to read a retelling. And here I decided to read Pride by Ibi Zoboi. So this is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but this time it's happening in New York and between black families and a lot of things. And I was supposed to read that in January, but I never got around it. So now I really want to read it because it was one of my most anticipated release for last year, and I still haven't read it, even though Pride and Prejudice is my favorite book of all time. So I don't know why this book is still here on my shelves, unread. Like, I don't understand myself. Next, I have to take potions, and the prompt is read a sequel. So here I actually decided to reread a book, and it is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. So I reread the first one last year when the movie came out, and I was waiting to get the physical copy of this one to reread the second one, and so it's time. It's going to be also super quick because I really enjoy this one. It might be my favorite in the trilogy. I know a lot of people don't understand when I say that, but because there are a lot of things that are happening, like bad things, but I don't know, it's so cute at some point, and I know how it's going to end, so I think it's going to be less painful for me. Next, I chose to study and to take Mughal studies, and the prompt that goes with it is actually to read a contemporary. You see where I'm going there. I don't really have a book like defined for this prompt because I want this to be pretty free to read what I want. I could read What If It's Us, Leah on the Offbeat, Dumpling, a lot of contemporaries that I have on my shelves, but also a lot that I have on my e-reader because for 10 days in April I'm going to Kenya, and so I'm not going to be able to bring a lot of books, so I want to be completely free to read any contemporary. So I don't really know what I will read, I just know that I will read a contemporary. And last but not least, the last subject I chose is Care of Magical Creatures, and the prompt is to read a book with a land animal on the cover. And here I decided to read the first book in the Grisha trilogy, which is Shadow and Bone. At first I never planned on reading those books because when I read Six of Crows, everybody told me you don't have to read the Grisha trilogy to understand it, so I said okay. Then my friend Sarah read it and she said yeah, it's cool but not the best, like Six of Crows is better, so I said okay, I'm not going to read it. Then Jenny read it, still the same thought approximately, but then King of Scars came out and I'm really excited about this book, even though I don't know at all what's happening in here, and it's about characters I never met. But since I want to read King of Scars, I need to read the Grisha trilogy, so I'm going to start during this challenge, so yay! Okay guys, that's pretty much my TBR for the House Readathon. Tell me in the comments down below if you're participating in the Readathon. I would like to know, and so we could chat about it like throughout the month. Also, tell me what is your TBR, or link me your TBR so I can go watch it. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!